Hey guys, it's me Jason, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to air dribble, or in other words, air drag in Rocket League. Now, the whole reason for an air dribble is to get the ball from A to B, or most likely from the wall to the goal without the opponent touching it through the air. Now, firstly, there are three main cars that the pro and advanced players use to be doing this sort of stuff. The Batmobile. Now, this car is just as short in height than the Breakout and is just as long. However, it is one of the widest cars in the whole entire game, which means you can get that edge in just reaching it before the other guys do. The Dominus. Now, the Dominus is pretty much the love child of the Batmobile and the Breakout put together. It's got the same length, just a little bit less with width, but it's the same length, and it is pretty much one of the most favoured cars in terms of Rocket League. Now, the Octane. This car is probably the most used car by the pro players on RLCS and that, because its hitbox and height and width is just equal and most probably perfect for the situations they get into. However, the car that I most use is the Dominus, because I've been using that for the entirety of my freestyling career, and I just find that it's the best for me. For starters, I'm going to be talking about the three things that you need to do to make sure that you do the first bit of the air drag properly, because face it, if you can't do these first three bits, then it's going to be a struggle to do the rest of it. Number one, you need to make sure that you roll the ball towards and up the wall and not bouncing, because if the ball is bouncing, then the ball will pop off the wall and it'll make it 10 times harder to actually complete this air drag. Secondly, you need to approach the ball at a slight angle, so when you hit the ball off the wall, you're already facing and going in the direction of your opponent's goal straight from the start on your air drag. Third and final, probably most important bit of this whole process is making sure you drive the same speed as the ball, because if you drive too fast, you're going to hit the ball away from you and you won't be able to catch up. But if you drive too slow, you'll once again hit the ball and won't be able to catch up to it. Now that you've got the ball off into the air after popping it off the wall, you need to now be able to keep the ball up in the forward direction. To do this, imagine that the ball is split into 4 quarters. The quarter that you want to be hitting is the lower quarter that is closest to your car. Whilst doing this, you also want to be given an upwards hitting motion so that the ball stays up in the air and doesn't just fall straight back down to the floor. Now that you know how to pop the ball off the wall and how to balance it on top of your car to carry it into the goal, all you need to do is put 2 and 2 together to then create your own very little air drag or air dribble across into the goal. However, of course, it's easier said than done, so to be getting good at this, you need to practice possibly every day, every night, and that if you're really dedicated to wanting to be able to use this in your ranked matches or just for general fun freestyling matches as well. Also though, you may be thinking, oh, I know how to do it now, thanks Jason, let's go into a match or private match and let's practice this. And when you go in there, you just cannot get the grips of it. Well, I'm going to give you a few more tips here just to give you that extra bit of confidence when you're trying to go for one online. The first tip is to feather your boost. If you just hold the boost down and just go straight towards the ball, you're going to smash that ball away from you, and most times, 9 times out of 10, if you're not lucky, the ball's just going to go somewhere else, you're not going to score and it's going to go possession to the other team. But if you feather your boost, you can then use that to your advantage to maintain contact with the ball and maintain the speed with it and maintain that contact to catch it and take it towards their goal. Now for the second tip, I just want to say that air roll is your friend. For all you amateurs and noobs that are trying to do this for the first time, you need to use air roll. If you just don't use air roll and you try and just turn left and right, you will not be able to maintain contact with the ball. This way, with air roll, you're able to put your car into a different angle and position to keep contact underneath on that lower quarter of the ball. The first thing to never ever do when air dribbling is to touch the ball with your wheels, because basically your wheels are like a repellent to the ball. Whenever your wheels touch that ball, the ball just bounces you off away from it, and you don't want that because that just ruins every chance you have of a successful air drag. The second thing you don't ever want to do is going up for an air dribble thinking you've got this one and realising that you don't have enough boost. I recommend, in my opinion, that you should have at least 45 to 50 plus boost before going up, because if you go up for an air dribble and you run out with boost, halfway through the air dribble you've lost all chances of scoring that. That's it for the tutorial video. If this video did help you, please leave a like and comment and tell me what you would like to see next, because I do enjoy making them. Other than that, have a nice day guys, and please practice, because using this in online games is very effective. See ya.